Which means all the new viewers will get to see the good girl percent. Yep. All the new viewers will get to see the run from the beginning. Portal Chamber's really not too bad. Ugh.
Don't forget. Don't lose it. No. No, come on.
So,
Need to find him. He must
you guys saw me load a save.
Don't forget.
It's an auto save on the.
It's her. It's all
I'm gonna
because
load down
of
the wrong
her.
pipe. It's an auto save on the very first map where we have control. There's the intro scene where you're on the plane and it basically crashes. The community decided that we did not want to watch that like 4 or 5 minute idle cutscene every single time we do a run. So what we do is we load the autosave that gets made after that map. And that's when our timer starts as well. It, like I said, saves 4 or 5 minutes of our time of just watching a cutscene every time we want to reset. It makes this game way better to run. By the way, since there are some new people, if you're enjoying the runs, enjoying the stream, all that kind of stuff, consider hitting the follow button. Thanks. There's also a bunch of people in here that all do runs of this game. Pretty much everybody that's been talking. So, you can give any of them follows.
Where are they all?
Don't unfollow. I said the follow button, not the unfollow button. Come on, man.
My handwriting.
So the first trick's coming up right here. There is a stumble animation. We will skip that by basically not holding W and by looking to the side. This is the very first prop clip of the game. We grab this vest, we scroll out once because basically if this mobile floor, because what we do is we enable the collision of the prop while we're holding onto it. If this mobile floor is a little too close to you, it can become very unstable, kind of like interact strangely with the player's hitbox. So we scroll it out once so it gets a little further and it's just a more stable floor and isn't going to fall out from underneath us. I'm also going to scroll all the way out here because I need to start losing height. I may have scrolled out a little early, but that's fine. Much better to do it early than late. The reason I'm doing this is because... Tazzy kicking herself in the face all the time. The reason I'm doing it early is because I want to get to the exit door as soon as I can, which is right here.
There is a cave.
And no problem, Rue. Thanks for stopping by.
Look at the hands.
Hopefully I'll be posting this run in the Discord as the new record.
Hello, my
Yeah, so that's basically a prop hover. It's used extensively throughout the game. There's a lot more interesting parts, but especially at the start, the prop hover is used a lot.
Salim.
So we're gonna do it again with this pillow. Grab it twice, come over here, scroll up to gain a lot of height really quickly. Then, well, hello. Scroll it all the way out to get a consistent prop, and we need to lose some height anyways. I'm gonna scroll in once to stop losing height, because we don't want to get too low. And back into this corner, pull it close, and clip through the wall. Again, prop clipping is basically you put the prop inside of you and then release and re-grab so that it enables the collision. and pushes you through if you've got it angled properly. Don't do it too well. No promises. So there's a glitch here where there's meant to be a memory that plays here, but if you hold your mouse one button to skip it, it skips it a little too well. So it screws with your mouse's DPI and cuts it in basically half. Thankfully, I have a mouse where I can change my DPI and just basically double it on the fly. That way it doesn't affect me. I could do this next map without doubling it, but it would feel a little awkward. So, oh, that was a I was about to say a really nice clip out, but I missed the, something I forgot to mention. You can actually skip damage, which only the damage animation you just saw matters. You can skip it by opening and closing your inventory. It's nice because it resets your fall speed, basically. So you can decide to not take damage. You'll be seeing me do it later on in this map. There's a lot of audio triggers I use because once I kind of do a lineup, I'll just basically hold forward and sprint, and I'll listen for two times of falling. And once I start falling, I need to stop the animation, or stop the damage from happening so that I don't get the damage animation. So I'm gonna get a bit quiet once I get on top of the mountain. Surprised my dog doesn't want to come in yet. But that's okay. I'll have a little bit of time to let her back in and call her once they get into the dream world. So we're gonna head towards this little dip. We're gonna jump up this mountain. Then we're gonna go to the right side of this and kind of look to the left of that background and listen. So there's the first fall, second fall, and there's these two hills. We're gonna go about here-ish. Oh wait, can't let her in yet. Forgot. It preloads this next map, so we don't really have any time to do anything. I'm gonna use this chair, trying to set up a very straight edge, and grab it on the left side. Drop it there, grab it on the left side, and clip to the left. That's how clips work generally. If you want to do like a left clip, you want to grab on the left side. I am going to try to get the dog to come inside. So, basically, you just stare in this like general direction. So, I'll be right back, set. Alright. Yeah, so, like I said, you just look in that general direction, and the map will end. Deeper Caves is a pretty fun route. Apparently I do it not quite perfectly, I guess. I don't know. I guess I need to time the Deeper Caves perfectly to see how it works. Because I think I'm skipping a slowdown trigger.
Alice? Selim?
But I think I went... I'm gonna do my normal route, because that's what I'm used to. There's two routes here. There's two times you can get basically the same prop. And the current record holder does a different route that I used to do. But I think the new one is faster.
What the hell? I'm heavy.
They're close enough that it really shouldn't matter. So, we can actually clip out of bounds. We've already passed the spot that we can. There's a hole in the ceiling, but we would have to grab a prop here and then turn all the way around and do that crawl animation. It's pretty slow. There's another one that Tara found that is probably equivalent or maybe faster. Faster if you do it literally everything perfect, but it's not used currently. So this is where I set up my prop lever.
That's what the doctor said.
With this one, it is still on the beaten path. And there, that's the sprint trigger.
I really don't feel good.
So because I set it up there, I can literally just like sprint over to the cave that you're not meant to get to, which is why it's an open back. And I can just sprint all the way to the end. Cool. And you crouch and grab the door. Not bad. Yeah, the fact that because that was pretty clean.
I think that's
The fact that he still was ahead makes me a little worried. So I'm gonna burn a match. Should save me a little bit of time later, just for inventory management.
Look where we are. What am I going to do?
You are forced to do some baby checks, but we can skip that by just basically like briefly touching the belly. But not fully touching it. You got 10 more minutes of me doing bad commentary. Not sure what you mean. Oh, you mean you're gonna be here for 10 more minutes. I got it. No, I enjoy having somebody to chat with. A lot of the people that show up on my stream, other than like the runners of this game, don't really do any talking, so it can get a little boring.
Precious jewel.
A lot of what I enjoy about streaming is that it gives me something to do while I'm doing runs. That's not like super distracting, but like, yeah.
We were here.
So it's nice to have like people to chat with and help keep me company, I guess. Damn, 2 golds in a row? That's nice.
Mama's here, so don't you cry.
I mean,
I'm here.
you don't have to chat. Don't feel forced. I do like to have somebody chatting, but I think a lot of the people in this game, or here, do love this game. It like at the very least love it as a speed game, because it is pretty fun. There's a lot of like fast moments and a lot of slow moments. Going very slow here because I've lost a bunch of time here. You can see I'm like super far ahead of my PB now.
He is. Look.
Done post commentary in previous offline runs. Yeah, that makes sense, Tara. Yeah, I just like, I don't know, I don't want to go through, it doesn't feel as nice to do offline runs. So we're gonna wait here a second to get a flashback, and hopefully I got it. It seems like I might have clipped a little early, or clicked a little early. The other world and everything with Tianan, or Tihana. Yeah, I have no idea about its uniqueness, like if they're borrowing elements from one story to another, but I thought it was pretty cool. The story was still like a little confusing to me, and I haven't like gone through and looked at the the wiki page to like learn what the people that have read like every note think, but
Charcoal.
yeah, I certainly did not 100% this game. There are so many notes.
I've got something.
So this was a fairly good arsenal. It could be a gold.
Head up and
Not quite a gold, but close. Sometimes the dead runs are just as fun as the PBs when recording. Or when streaming. Yeah, that's a good point, Trigger.
just a
That
dream.
like, if I was like, I don't know, minus 20 seconds, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm like, I could finish. A lot of people haven't... Shit. So I lost a little time here. A lot of people haven't seen the whole run, so I might as well finish just to show it off. And it gives me good practice, all that kind of stuff. So, pull that bullet out, shoot here. You don't actually have to aim at the door. You shoot anywhere. And if you think about it, it makes sense from the game standpoint, because like, if you miss, you have one bullet. And if you miss the door, what are they gonna do? Make you like go back and make another bullet? You don't have the items. So they're just like, if they shoot, it's fine.
Alice? Little one?
Make another bullet, yeah. If the wikis are lacking, you can always try to update them. Credit roll, bad ending. Yeah, you take the shot and it's like, well, what do I do now? And they have this whole like alternative, like maybe way of getting out or something, I don't know. Respawn all the items.
God, little one.
Yeah, I could see them doing that, but that would feel like way more annoying than anything.
Break, but I'm not broken now. What the hell?
So we're gonna spin to the right. We have to rotate this. There's no way of getting out of here, to my knowledge, without rotating it, because the actual like exit trigger doesn't actually spawn unless you
I need to get
unless
out of
that
here.
door is like halfway open, something like that. So taking Tara's route, it's pretty nice. A little slow there, a couple of hang-ups, but that's fine.
Shit. That hurts.
Pretty good cistern. Could even be a gold. Not a gold. Let's see. Pop the grenade in there in a rock. But what if you blew the grenade up? So I'm gonna do something that I haven't fully timed, but hopefully it's okay. I am going to try to skip the stumble animation. I thought I had timed it, and I thought it wasn't faster in the past, but I think it might be faster now. Now that we know the
Little one?
speed up trigger is actually the
No. No, sorry.
the like Tianon or whatever her name is. I think we still get the like the wobble,
I didn't hurt you.
but yeah, the wobble is fine. So we're coming here, go there. Very good Oasis so far. A little slow, but yeah, very good still.
Who are you? What do you want?
So we're gonna hop over, land here. Land this way. Didn't go quite as far as I would like. That's fine. So most certainly, if this loses a bunch of time, oops, I didn't go far enough left. But if it loses a bunch of time, that'll tell us that that trigger does actually matter, and it speeds you up. It doesn't feel like it, though. It feels like I'm running pretty okay. So we come up here, and there is a boost on this side that we're gonna try to get.
Good.
Not too bad of a boost. Yeah, the stumble skip's actually extremely easy.
I really don't like this.
You can just kind of like hop up one side of the rocks.
No. No. Not now. Not now. Fuck. No. No.
Yeah, you might need to skip it both ways. Which maybe you can. Or maybe that's the difference that makes Aptum's route faster.
Christ. We were so close. What the hell is this place now?
So we're gonna do another baby skip. If you don't actually hold X there, or whatever your baby trigger is. Oh yeah, that's a gold. So that should be confirmation that
was very deep.
that,
She fell very
or at least close to confirmation that skipping the stumble is faster.
To look about her and to wonder what was going to happen next.
Even though I had like a kind of a slow bits. Hopefully this clip works. Cool. I saw a lot of people doing like very weird clips here, like seeming like they don't fully understand how clipping works. I've been considering I've been considering making a clip tutorial. I just haven't yet, because I know there's the like lines on the wiki, kind of telling people how to do it, but clearly it's not enough, or they're not reading it. So hopefully I'll get this first try, and I'll try to answer your question in a second. When I have a second. There we go. We were saying about checking the baby at the door, just the door not work until you do. So, what I was talking about is basically there's a forced baby trigger there. So you have to check your belly. Otherwise, the game will kind of go into a forced cutscene, and you'll be forced to watch the entire baby check, like the baby touch thing, and she'll like rub her belly and talk to Alice, or not Alice. I forget the baby's name, but you'll be forced to talk to the baby. Yeah. So there's like I think somebody looked into it and they said that 6 seconds after you hit the trigger, Amari, yes, thank you. 6 seconds after you hit the trigger, it will force you to stand still and watch the baby and talk with it. But if before that 6 seconds happens, you do a baby check, you can, if you go far enough, just basically like quickly touch your belly, and then you can just walk all the way to the ending. And the talking will still kind of happen, but you're not forced to stand still. It's one of the speed tech of this game. Time save there in my PB because
Alice, Salim! Salim,
I guess I moved my mouse and didn't look at the babby in the background. So, am I winning, son? Yeah. Or yeah, that didn't make sense. Whatever. So, the tomb is one of the first times that we can have had a situation where the run is just over if I mess up the trick.
This can't be real.
So we have to
Wake up.
clip out of bounds and
Wake up,
bring a
Jesse.
prop out of bounds with us
Oh God.
and hover with that prop. And it can be a little like,
What am I going to do?
a little messy. Like the prop likes to randomly fall or disappear. I haven't had it happen in a long time, but like it's still a spooky map. So I still hate this map.
Where are we?
Okay. Pretty annoying to speedrun though, lots of downtime and restricted movement. It kind of depends on the person, really. So, I did months of speedrunning, of Soma, and Soma had so much downtime. I think it was like a 7-minute cutscene where you just like, you can't do anything. So it's literally just to like, go make some food, go to the bathroom, do something. Can't see the level splits. It's too small on mobile. I can try to fix that. I didn't want it to take up too much of the screen, but I can see if I can fix it.
Oh Christ. It's the town again, little one. See? It's another gateway, I think. A portal. Like in that
Yeah,
little
it's a really good run so far.
big enough for us. Look, little one.
But there are
This
so
is
many
all we have to
times
do.
when the run can
I
just
know it's crazy,
explode
but can we get it
and
working?
lose time entirely, or just lose the run. So Terra found a nice little like boost up there. It's nice and consistent. Love it. And green gold pixels. Hey, that was a gold portal chamber too. I think it's because I got the I got the thing placed very quickly. So I'm actually like, I am maybe 20 or 30 seconds off my actual like sum of shit. Hopefully that's still okay. My actual sum of best. So this is a really damn good run. 1, 2, left, up, press.
Well, I guess that worked. Let's hope that's fixed the portal.
Okay.
Not far now.
So
it's
we're
near.
we're in a damn good run right now. Heart's racing. This is like fucking way ahead of the record. You can see the splits. I'm minus 50 seconds on the current record that was set yesterday by Kakery. She beat my previous world record. But that's fine because Tara beat it today anyways. It was not a good record. You lost 25 seconds on this map? How did you do that?
Shit. No. Something's still wrong.
So when you push that button and do all that stuff, it resets all of these, so you have to go all the way around and rotate them again. So it's very annoying. Wow, that's a lot of text there. I'll read that in a second. I was a little worried that didn't hit. I cut it a little close. Alright, so blah blah blah, interested in triggers and game engine mechanics and stuff, only done clipping and prop flying for explorative purposes. And getting in certain points of the game faster. Yeah, so if you aren't aware, there's a debug mode of this game. So if you go into your like user directory and there should be like a config file. It might be on our wiki page of Amnesia Rebirth. But you can enable debug and you can enable physics debug in the game and actually see all of the physical triggers. That might satisfy your intrigue or interest or however you want to phrase it. It's it's really neat and it really helps with routing this game. We got this game like very well routed within the first week and have just been like knocking off like time over and over again. So we're gonna hope that I grabbed it in the right spot so we can get this clip first try. And I'm gonna hope that it does not clip me between the pillars again like it did my first run of the day. So not first try clip, but second try. That's really good. Ooh, this run is sexy. Please don't fall between these pillars. Okay. Nice. Stuck turning the first wheel and miss one of them. Oh, that sucks, Tara. I just finally got to read your message. I had that happen once or twice. I don't know if I got stuck turning the wheel, but oh, actually, I think I know what you mean. Yeah, I've had that happen. That sucks when that happens. Color things differently in physics debug? Yeah, certainly. And like a nice way to determine what is a trigger rather than just like it's like a pink thing that looks like it's probably a trigger. So there's a pretty cool strat here and hopefully I don't fuck it up. I think I understood why. I got insta-gibbed by the monster last run. I think it's because you run into them, and that's a bad thing, so don't run into the monster. So I'm going to stash it there, grab it, toss it. And you actually have to struggle there. I have lost really good runs to that. Damn, this is a fucking great run though. I am like 20 to 30 seconds off my sum of best. So much can go wrong, but it's going right so far. Out of that control room, too easy for the steps. I'm pretty impressed you were able to get it. It's like not a crazy easy thing to do. I in my casual playthrough I only clipped once. Oh, so I guess while I have time, I'll explain my setup. I stand right in the center here. I look at this rivet, this like white bit, and once the pillar has like basically passed this like bar, and anywhere below that seems to work for me.
As I lost Alice.
And obviously I press V to do the jump crouch.
You can't leave me.
So for the non-runners, this is a glitch that saves 2 minutes and 20 seconds, I believe. I get one attempt at it. There's these walls. We can't hop on top of them, but we want to get behind them so we can get out early. Because this is such a god run, I am not going to risk holding backwards, even though it works like every try. I'm going to go forward because that's what I'm comfortable with. It's a 10 frame window to get this trick. Okay, and I got it, which thank God, because that would have ended this run. It is faster to end up going there, and we can actually over here, there's this this dead man's cage. And dead man's cage, you can hop on and get to the front right, which saves time. See how it slows down? You could run along and run there and run right there. No thanks. That loses a bunch of time. It's a 10 frame window. I actually have not missed it in 8 runs, I think, is my current count.
See? We can use the bracelet to get through here.
So you see how I had to like run around that collision?
Come on, open up.
You wouldn't have to do that if you were a Banff and wanted to risk your run holding backwards, even though it's not really risky.
No. Stop, goddamn you! Stop.
I have had this prop disappear from under my feet.
Shit.
That's why I go further left than I have to. I think I might try taking Terra's route of enabling the... no, I think I can just, lose height, and maybe that'll be fine. And I think it's about right here. Yeah.
Shit.
So grab this rock, move it, grab that rock, move it, open the door, bam. Fucking great so far. You made it over the barrier one time ever. You just gotta practice. I showed my setup. I would read that, Elizabeth, but I'm in like a fucking great run, so I want to try to focus. There's a lot of time I could lose here. Heart, man. So one thing that is spooky here is if I go too high, the prop disappears. We're safe, thankfully. Whew. Okay. Zones that props despawn in. Yes, basically. We don't fully understand it, but there are certainly times when a prop will like glitch out or something. I am actually going to play this safe. I've been working on... Actually, I'm not. Fuck it. Because I grabbed this early. So I've been working on using this collision right here. Please. Okay. Whew. It's faster and saves a couple seconds. Oh, thank God. So that saves 20 or 30 seconds to fly up to the end trigger. Whew, boy. This is a fucking amazing run. It all leans on town and Undercity. So town coming up is a super spooky map. This canteen is extremely volatile and will just like we use it for that reason because there's really no other props and you can't jump here, which is like a huge part of like gaining height with a prop. But we can get this prop to wiggle in just the right way to push us up. By the way, if you're watching this, hopefully on YouTube, because it's the record, and a damn good one, please follow on my Twitch. Psychotics with 2 X's. I'm not going to spell it, because it should be in the description or something. And if you're here on Twitch watching it live, please give me a follow. Thank you. Hopefully this works. So we're gonna put that there. Walk here. I'm doing Cakery strat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good job, Cakery. Out and in. Gaining height. Woo boy. Out and in. Out and in. Out and in. My heart, man. My fucking heart. This prop is as spooky as it looks. Let's fucking go, man. This is most certainly gonna be a gold town split for me. Alright. So we're gonna hover over this pit of despair. Okay. Alright. Fucking town demolished. Damn good run so far. I think I technically would have saved some time if I kept the prop here, but I'm totally okay with this. Ooh, my heart, man. I need to get a heart rate monitor so you can, well, not get it, but hook it up to the computer so you can see it.
I'm here, Tessie. I've got you.
So let's see how much of a record this is gonna be. So there's only one spot left, or one map left, 2 spots on that map that can completely ruin this, and only one can really completely ruin it. The other could like just take forever. It's gotta be a gold town though. That was so fast. Look at that. Even faster than Cakery's. Alright, so there's this birth scene that we cannot skip. I'd love to be able to skip it, but we can't, so we have to watch this.
Cannot risk it. I will help you save the child. Be strong.
Ooh boy, this is fucking hype and nervous. So,
Don't let the creature
something I tried to mention, looking in the script files of this, it actually looks like you're originally intended to be able to fail these pushes,
Now, Tessie.
and if you failed it, it would give you ghoul progression. So there's like an underlying system called like ghoul progression stuff when you take like damage or like fall off a ledge, stuff like that. It adds to your ghoul progression, and you'll be more and more of a ghoul. I'm not sure if it actually has any effect on the endings, but yeah, basically. Probably does, because it's such like an ingrained system.
You're doing well.
So the only thing you actually have to do is look at his face.
Look at me, Tessie.
You can click and hold left click, and I'm gonna do it just so you can hear what it sounds like.
Good girl. That's it. Once more.
Tazzy doing a little like war cry. But it doesn't help you at all. The time is the same no matter what.
I thought you might be tainted, but see. Perfect.
I am sweating.
Well done, Miss Triana. You have given us hope.
Please,
So,
let me hold her.
Sandstorm, this map right here,
For you,
is pretty auto-scroller. There's the birth scene, and then there is a hover to go out of bounds, but we don't think it saves much time, if any. Maybe if done like 100% perfect, so like a segmented kind of run, you'd save some time here. But we go the intentional route. There is a trick at the end that saves like 2 or 3 seconds, but you know, it's so minimal. This is pretty much just an intended run of Sandstorm. Just, you know, taking optimal routes. There's a trigger here that holds, that makes you fall on the ground. Kind of funnily enough, if you hold back, you'll stand back up. And if you hold forward again, you'll fall down. A little funny. Certainly slow for a run, so I'm not going to do that. You can clip to skip this little stumble, but I don't think it's worth it. Again, maybe a segmented strat. It's like a 7 or 8 second stumble animation. And you would have to go out of your way to bring a prop and like toss it in just the right way, set up the prop clip, and then clip through the wall.
Bring her back!
All within 8 seconds to make it worth it. Whew. So,
I will kill you, you bastard!
yeah, possibly, Elizabeth. Or I could have seen them maybe doing like, if you fail it too much and your ghoul progression is too high, then the baby becomes infected. We don't know without the developers telling us. Because they do seem to make a point like, I thought the baby would be infected, but, or whatever he says, but it looks like he's fine. Could see that just being like one of the potential endings.
Don't do this!
Yeah, tainted, there you go. That is the right word.
Don't hurt her! Please, please, she's all I have.
Alright, so the one trick here, there's this like little square block thing. We can skip a little flashback, and by basically spamming lantern and getting the "if only I still had the lantern" dialogue. And when you get that, it kind of, well, when that dialogue ends, it also ends that little like half flashback thing. So it saves a little bit of time. I don't know how we saved so much time on Cakery, but whew, fucking tower, man. This is where it all comes down to. This is like a fucking god tier run.
I'm coming.
If I get tower perfectly, this will be really hard to beat.
I see you. Bring her back. Don't do this. Please don't do this to us.
Slow clip so far. This clip sucks. So much time lost. I hate this clip. Maybe I'm gonna aim around here. Cool. Okay. Clipped out. Thank God. No, dude. No! Oh, fuck. I've never had that happen. So, we're doing a backup now. I've never had it.
Christ.
Never had it get stuck there after being pulled out. So this is the backup. Fuck, man. This was the fucking perfect run. It still could be record, but it'll be a pain to run against this.
Thank you. Oh, Christ.
And it certainly should be PB. I think.
I'm so sorry.
Fuck, man,
I don't know how to
that
help
sucks.
you. Or
Also,
or
this
any
prop
of
is
us.
going up real slow.
Just need. I need to save Amari.
That is so unfortunate.
Come on.
Damn it. There goes world record.
I can aid your companions, but you must stay until the child is born.
Fuck, man.
One life.
That's
against
so
the rest of us.
frustrating.
We could save Selim.
Tazzy, it has to be your choice. It's your life.
I can't help you.
Still a PB, so
I'm lost.
yeah, I know I can do it again.
I will not give up this child.
But again, still a PB.
I'm coming.
This is gonna be... Oh, I'm gonna hate running against this PB. Because, like, it was a nearly perfect run all the way up until tower when the prop clipped in bounds again. Yeah, like... I always thought, like, because Kakery, when he does that, he sets the prop up on, like, a more secure spot. But I've always been like, well, I've never had that happen. Why would I bother doing
We
that?
could get home. If I can find some more Vitae.
Now I know why he does it. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can pull out the lantern. Yeah, let's see if it happens. Might as well, since it's in my PB. So, yeah. You can see how the lantern's held in, like, a super funny way. We're meant to be holding our baby right now. But we've got the lantern, and the lantern is more important.
It's alright, Amari. She's gone.
But suddenly, baby, we transformed the lantern into a baby. Oh, God, that sucks to lose so much time there. That was gonna be like the God run. It was gonna be on track for a 43, I think.
You're cold. I'll take care of my heart. Mama's here. Mama's here.
Yeah, it would have been really funny if that happened. We're home, lantern. Alright, so we got a pretty good PB. Unfortunately, it is not record. Just because of tower at the end. As I've been doing with my PBs, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to very quickly open it up and look at my sum of best compared to my PB. And we're going to see where I can maybe save time. So let's reset it and save that run. God, that's such a disappointment.